He has protected you from the sky. Now he's on a mission to protect you and your home from above and below. He's here now to show you how he can protect you and your family too. Here he is, the owner and creator of Priority One Protection, Mike Snow.
Good morning and welcome back to a beautiful day on the Choice Radio Network. We just left off with Nathan Bangs and Associates, realtor, talking about, real estate here in the Tampa Bay area. Right now, we have Mike Snow from Priority One Protections. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
I'm good. So last week you were talking about the medical alert pendants.
Yes.
You were showing us how it worked. I was out sick, but I did watch, so I know.
Right.
We called them several times. We made sure what it was like.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
They had a good time watching it, too.
Scared the heck out of me.
I called the monitoring company and told them that it was on there, so they had a good time laughing about it and watching it there.
Which the medical alert pendant is a great idea.
Yes.
Especially I have a grandmother who has Parkinson's disease. My grandpa, he works still, so and she falls down a lot. So just, having that just for peace of mind.
Yes.
And I like your little geo, dome thing. I think it's just an amazing product.
Thank you.
So what
we like it.
Yes. What did you bring for us today?
Well, I actually brought in an actual panel today.
Okay.
This is actual one of our actual touchscreen panels. It actually lights up, and let's see if I can actually get it will trip to actually let you know that the door is open.
Oh, nice.
As well, and I can actually
That is such a cool digital screen.
Yeah. So you can.
Oh, that's high tech, man.
Very.
That is so much.
Oh, it's talking.
Yes. Well, he does things.
Front
It's interactive.
Front door.
Oh, do it again.
Front door.
Front door.
Is that the English accent that we have?
Yeah, I get that question all the
do
time.
we go all
Does she
around?
talk in Spanish?
Does she talk in Spanish? It's my lingual.
Does she do that? Can we change her from a different voice?
Have a spotted tea.
You've opened the door. Close it, please.
Oh, goodness. That's
cool.
cool. So it tells you when the front door is open. Yeah. What else does it have on there?
Front door.
It'll do all the rooms. So it's got
really
just the
sweet
front
voice.
door, the garage door, anyone that we
this.
program into it. Obviously, it's going to be they predetermined ones that yeah. And then if you didn't hear it, you would actually be able to touch it and find out which location actually opened up. If it didn't,
Front door.
so because it actually changes on the panels, you can actually see that as well.
So you can see what room it is. It's
Correct.
not giving you like the
Correct.
L3, 5, 6
right,
or something.
it's not getting that.
Mike, I'm getting those, and I'm like, what the heck? What door's open? I'm like, is it a door? No, and then I check all my doors, and I'm like, okay, well, then I go back to it because it's in my bedroom, and I'm like, okay, so where is it? And then it's got this other word. So then I have to go around to all the windows in my house to figure out what zone I'm in.
Exactly.
I don't know what zone I'm in. I barely know what time zone I'm in, much less what zone it's talking about. So then I have to and thank God, I've got like the little sheet up above it that I have to cheat with when I get frustrated. But
And
this
actually
just
see.
shows you where it is.
Exactly. It's going to tell you, it's going to give you the audible, and then, like I said, if you tap the screen, it's going to actually to let you know which one it is. So it's always
Jen,
there.
your front door is opened.
Well, I thank you very much, please. Thank you. Thank you. It's very polite.
Yes,
Would you
she
like a
is.
spotted tea?
I don't know. I always wanted the Gilbert Godfrey version. Your front door is open.
Oh, do they have
Do they have voices?
like Morgan Freeman? Your front door is open.
That would be
Morgan
kinda cool,
Freeman?
though.
What is that?
We
Arnold
have a panel that
Schwarzenegger?
does actually read.
What would Morgan Freeman be,
Yes.
Amanda?
Oh, I don't know. That was my Clay Walker.
That's
my
the-
Walken. My Clay Walken. I don't know.
Christopher Walken?
Christopher Walken.
You know what celebrity you're on. I just want you to go back to Morgan Freeman.
These snakes on this plane.
Okay, you're not
That
doing
was not-
stand up.
that was not
You're
Morgan
not doing
Freeman
stand up.
either.
You just need we're moving on. We're moving on from Amanda's stand up routine there.
I need a little
Thank
work.
you for playing.
Yeah.
I made the coffee this morning. You can blame me. I put half of it in there. Now she's just like a little
I'm
chipmunk.
singing. I'm
Hyped up.
singing.
Oh,
Yes.
man. But we're going to get back to the security
Can we just
stuff.
come back to the security stuff? Because I feel more secure on Fridays with Mike.
The doorbell. This is the actual doorbell
Oh,
camera.
let me see the doorbell.
This is the doorbell camera. So that way you can
That's what
actually.
I want.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, actually, you can break the plastic on it.
Take the plastic off
is
before she
brand new,
ruins something.
And then and you said it just kind of sticks on the side?
Well, it doesn't. I mean, you mount it. We have
We
it
can-
mounted,
okay.
obviously.
Nobody can steal this.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Once
And the
it's-
reason I'm saying that is because a lot of them, they just stick on there and they don't mount them.
Yeah, this is the backing for it.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
This is so cool and state of the art looking. You guys have got to see this.
So, yeah.
This is the best doorbell ever.
It's very futuristic.
Yep. The lights, the sides of it actually do light up. So, and you can actually
I'm
change
wanting
the
to play
color
with
of it.
this
So you
right
can
now.
actually make it blue or pink or yellow. Or,
Get your own doorbell. I'm not sharing with Mike's stuff. He has
That
the
is-
best security stuff ever. Just
That is really cool.
bring it on back. And it's all high tech.
Yes.
And it's all affordable. That's the best part of it.
Absolutely.
It's all affordable.
Yeah. Can't beat free.
Honey, honey, honey. You can't.
You can beat free.
You can't beat free.
Activation
Free is
fee
for
in the
me.
first month and you're done.
Yeah.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. So what do you get for free when you sign up? Just go over that again.
Well, you're going to get your the panel that I just showed you. You can actually
You
get
get
that
that for free.
doorbell or another doorbell. Another camera because we also have inside cameras as well. I'll even switch it out and get you the door lock if you wanted that.
And what's the door lock, Mike?
which gives you the ability to actually open and unlock and lock your door, so you can actually
Do it remote?
yeah,
No way.
absolutely,
Seriously.
absolutely. Yeah, you can actually
That's
open
like the
it
Matrix,
up.
man. I'm in the movie at that point. You know?
Your house turns into a smart house.
Yes,
You instantly turn your home into a smart house.
that's correct.
You can
That's
do
what
that.
that is.
That's like the home of the future. Mm-hmm. You know what's really cool is that when I went to Space Mountain, we were talking to our roller coaster guy earlier. I went to Space Mountain, and recently it had all this stuff on it. You know, remember when you were going through? Now they've changed it. Mm-hmm. But this is all smartphone technology that was at Space Mountain, and now you have it.
Yep.
The house of the future, and it's with you and your
you
company. So tap
that's
to watch
that's
live
actually
video.
a live video of it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So you have a live video feed on your
So you'll be
smartphone,
able
on your
to
tablet, on your
unlock
computer.
the door,
front
open the
door lock.
garage.
Open the garage.
Yep. Turn the lights off and
Christmas
on.
lights, master bathrooms,
Turn the thermostat up and down.
Really
energy
cool.
level.
Oh.
It shows you how much energy you're using up to date on your home.
Yep. Well, it's one of it's things that it's using. So it's got to be, like the thermostat and
Right.
It's gotta
Everything
be
that
those
it's
type
plugged
of,
into.
Yeah.
And so you also get into, it shows you the weather.
Yeah, it's going to give you the weather outside, and it's going to also give you the temperature of the
Mike.
house inside the house from the thermostat.
That is just awesome.
So if I go into my thermostat,
Look at that.
it tells me my current temperature inside the house.
See, I'm happy
So
with
I
that
can,
temperature.
and then be able to turn the temperature down.
Uh-huh. And schedule it out.
Exactly.
And the ceiling
I haven't
fans.
touched that thing in a year. Because once you put the settings in it, it realizes if I get too close to the house, it will turn the temperature down as well.
Really?
Yes,
Very
because that's
cool.
again the alarm.com features of it have the geofencing, same exact same type of geofencing that the medical pendant has. So in the same concept, you cross over a mile away from the house or a mile coming back to the house,
And it catches up on it.
It tells it what to do. You can just tell it, okay, if my phone crosses over the geofencing coming home at that point in time, immediately just turn the thermostat down, and you can actually tell it to turn the lights on and things of that nature.
That was my next question.
It will not disarm the house, but it will. It will
It'll
do
get
things
everything
automatically.
ready,
Right.
that
It'll
you
get
want.
everything ready for you so
Exactly.
when you arrive. And can you do the geofencing in stages so that the first thing, when you get closer, the lights come
absolutely.
on or the
Yeah,
lights
because
go
you can
on?
set
and-
more than one geofencing.
You
So
can.
each geofencing can be a separate rule. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
everything can be completely set up.
Oh yeah.
So my
I
dog
don't
would know
touch the lights.
before I would get there, the
If I
TV's
walk in-
coming on,
I
mom's
walk
coming
into my
home.
bedroom, the lights come on. I walk into my office, the lights come on.
And that's all with your security system.
Correct.
That's all with your security system.
Yes.
So futuristic. It's so cool.
It's like being at Public Screenwise, but it's your home. You just walk down the aisle and things just turn on for
I
me.
feel like
That's
a
the way
movie
it's supposed to
star
be.
when I
It's
do
the way
that.
it's supposed to
That's
be
right.
in Mike Snow's world.
I call it no dark house. That way, if I come home after dark, the lights are never, it's never going to
No
be dark
dark
in the house.
house. I like that. That is just the coolest thing ever.
And it saves electricity because
Absolutely.
When we leave, we always leave some lights on in the house, and that's just burning electricity. So
Exactly.
when you're not home,
Well, you can actually set it up to where through the alarm.com application that it will turn it on at a certain time,
Right.
stay on for a certain amount of moment, and then turn
it
off.
back. And like you said, with vacations, because
gosh.
summer is coming up, and people are
Exactly.
going to be going out on out of town.
Well, snowbirds. We have a lot
Right.
of snowbirds that come down
And
here. And
you can turn on your lights and make noise in your house, for safety reasons, while you're not there.
exactly.
Which I think is way cool. My husband would love that.
Well, I like the fact that I could have my front porch lights come on,
Yes.
and they wouldn't have to be on all day when I'm gone over the weekend or overnight. And I
Well,
want
if you, like, a lot of people use the motions or something to that effect to that as well, which is definitely effective. But obviously, it only works if someone approaches the house.
Right.
So it's a good way to be able to have people just because they're driving by, all of a sudden see it on, drive back by the other direction, and it's off. So it's a good way to kind of give people an indication that someone is there and definitely utilizing the house.
Well, not only that, Mike, I've got this big, this big basketball board, and so it's in the way of my motion sensor lights, and I didn't realize that they were out. And then on the other side of the house, I took my dog out in the backyard, and I'm like, why isn't the light coming on? Why isn't the light coming on? And I'm like, oh, because I'm never out there. I don't know how long the light's been out,
There you go.
or how long it hasn't been working. So they would give us the sensors to let us know,
Yes.
so I wouldn't have to walk out in the dark and all of a sudden
Well,
go,
you just
what
be able
happened?
you'll be able to see it from your phone. Or from
Right.
your tablet. That it's either on or off.
It would give me a heads up automatically, so it wouldn't
Absolutely.
be like, oh my gosh, I just ran into a spider's web or something. What was that? I can't see anything.
Well, yeah, because you could set the lights up to work, again, just same thing, off of motion, so yes, you can do the exact same thing.
So it would also work with the landscaping lights in front.
Well,
Can it plug in if it's on
a
the same
plug-in,
grid?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
so it's because it's basically a lamp module and that you plug into the wall that so anything that has a constant flow of electricity you can turn off and on. So
Nice.
a radio, a television that doesn't,
Right.
all right, smarter TVs obviously not, because you plug something like that into it and it turns off, it's not going to turn itself back on as soon as you reapply the power.
Got
That's
it.
basically essentially what you're doing. You're just cutting the circuit of the power off, so that once you turn the circuit of the power back on, then it gives it its life back.
Right.
So if it's not something that can stay in the on position, then you kind of subject to the being able to have to push the button or whatever, or flip the switch to turn it back on. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is really interesting, and I love the fact that I don't have to be in the dark anymore walking
Nope.
through my house,
No dark.
or leave the lights on all the time.
That's right.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It is really
and it's
cool.
going to keep track of it for you too. So that that's a good thing.
And seeing the dogs. I mean, so many people want to hang out at work and watch what is my dog doing today?
Yeah.
Oh, how is it
Believe
getting
or
into
not,
the trash
we
can?
set a lot of cameras up for that very reason.
I want to see my
a
baby.
lot of times, people will set them up for their pets and things of that nature. I mean, the doorbell camera is great because of the fact that people have gifts that people bring to the house. So that's also another a big piece of it. If you have someone, UPS or the mailman dropping something off at your door, it's a good way to actually know that it's there, know that it's secure. If anyone bothered, that you got a good working video of them. So yeah.
Why don't you give our listeners your good way to get in contact with you to see these products on your website?
Oh, absolutely. You can see everything on my website. It's www.PriorityOneProtection.com, or you can call us on our business line at area code 813-863-1154.
and we're going to also be posting it on the Facebook page as well. So just come on over and visit the Choice Radio Facebook page, and all that information will be on there too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very
Which
cool.
also is also being posted on my website too. So
There you go.
So yeah, everything it goes to that. Anything that we're posting here is also going to be on the comments page of the website, the videos and everything else too. So yeah,
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to have a contest for all of your customers on the funniest animal stunt while they were gone. What is the funniest thing
That
they
would
caught
be
their
cool.
animals doing
That would
while
be
they were
cool.
gone?
That would be cool. I would like to see that.
I
with my
would
son.
like to see that as a contest.
Yeah.
And whether it be cats,
That's a challenge
dogs,
for all
that's
y'all
the
out there.
challenge
So
for all of you out there.
That's a challenge for you.
We got to see the videos, because the videos of what the dogs do when we're gone. My sister's couch is torn up completely with her dogs. I'm talking all the pillows, all
Oh,
the
wow.
cushions. And she's like, I was just gone 5 minutes. What happened, guys? And they're looking like, I don't know. It wasn't me. They had a party. But I had a situation where I had to go to, what is it? It's dog court.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm
Dog
saying?
court.
Dog
Okay.
court. Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, like, for animal control.
Was were the dogs dressed up in little suits and ties?
No. So it was this thing where my dogs got out. I had puppies, and they burrowed underneath
they went
the fence.
to doggy jail.
And they went next door, and my neighbors got pissed off, so they threw them out in the street, and then they called me, and I had to go retrieve my puppies. And because
You had to bail them out.
I had to bail them out of doggy court. And later on, I was at a party, and I met the judge. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you." And he goes, "Here, you want to see my dogs?" And I go, "How many dogs?" He has. I'm not saying which judge it is or what county he's in. So he has 2 king-size beds, him and his wife, and they have 8 of these dogs. 8 of this one particular. I'm not saying the breed. Particular breed of dogs, and it's a pretty big breed of dogs. He has 8 of them, and he goes through Mike and shows me his phone of where they are and what they're doing. And so, because he's in dog court, he's the judge. He has way too many animals
Yes, he
that he
does.
sleeps with. And I'm like, where do you sleep with your wife? I mean, he's like, well, once we get in there with the dog, she's on one side of the bed. She's in her own bed. 2 king-size beds next to each other. That must be a big house.
Wow.
And then they have 4 of them sleep with him, 4 of them sleep with her, and they're all the same age. So all of their neighbors think they have just like 2 dogs, because they take them for a walk, but they just keep walking, and it's all the other dogs. They go back home, and they come back, and they go back around the block with another dog. And it is hilarious. But what he loved more than anything else was the fact that he could see everything on the phone. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying the security, the video isn't like you had shown me. The videos that you have, that the technology of the cameras are so crystal clear.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. 1080p pictures.
They're not grainy.
No.
No.
And he spent so much money putting in these cameras so that he could see his dogs and see what they're doing while he's not home. Because that's what he lives for, to go home and hang out with his dogs.
He'd be able to see his
All
dogs.
8 of them. So I know what he's doing. And now it's funny because I knew what he was doing in dog court. He was checking out his dogs, going, "Yeah, you got that problem over there? Oh, look, there's Missy."
And constantly watching them.
Constantly watching his dogs. And it becomes like an addiction.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean, it's almost like a TV show for yourself. So it's,
oh, it is. It is.
You'll sit up there and watch what's going on. Absolutely.
Because, at first it became security, right? When people getting live video feeds from their house was more of a security thing, and now it's turned into entertainment.
Absolutely.
We have
You got to.
We have like 8
It's a
cameras
little
around
thing.
our house. And it's funny because you'll be sitting there watching the cameras and the chickens in the backyard. It's funny. Or when we let the dogs out and the dogs are chasing the chickens and you're just watching
Who let the
TV.
dogs out?
It's so funny. They're just like, woo, running around, and it is. It's
There's a reason your
entertainment.
chickens do not like you.
It's
Yeah,
just
you
the
let
one.
your dogs chase them.
She
Well,
tried giving them a bath, Mike, and they drowned.
no, my husband.
You have real chickens for real?
I have 5 real chickens.
Mike, honey, don't you listen to this show at between 9 and 9:30?
I have one. Her name is Chicky, and
She's got an
she's
attitude.
she's got attitude problems.
She wants to kill her before she gets killed.
Okay.
She like stares me in the eye, like I'm gonna get you, and then she charges at me. It's frightening.
That is too much. That is
No,
too much.
Mike, we got to get better cameras because she actually got out the kiddie
Yeah,
pool.
we gotta have that line.
We got to,
Yes.
yeah. And then we're going to charge
We can
people.
pull that up.
We're going to charge people to watch Amanda's chickens and see what Chickie's doing.
The Boyd House is going live in 5 to watch Amanda's crazy chickens.
So what she did is she decided it was hot outside and they needed a bath or maybe a swimming pool. So they got the kiddie pool out, right?
No, well, Ryan bought the kids this pool, and
So it's an above ground pool. So it's like 4 feet of water. 5?
it's like 3
3 feet of water.
Yeah, it's not very deep, but it's like 10 feet around.
But it's 10 feet around. And Amanda thought it would be great to put her chickens in there because, cool them off while it's hot.
Okay.
Because they have duck feathers, right, Mike? Yeah.
They
Yeah.
floated. I didn't know chickens could float. They
They
floated in
couldn't
the pool.
swim, Mike,
They couldn't swim, but they floated.
until they
floated.
started taking on water.
And then they started to sink.
And then they started sinking. Amanda giving chicken
Okay,
swim lessons
yes.
in her house. Bring over your chickens to
Okay.
Amanda. She'll teach them how to swim.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, well, in honors of Mother's Day, I just wanted to give a shout out to my mom, who I love with all my heart, and my mother-in-law, Rosita Boyd. Happy Mother's Day, guys. I love you. To all the moms out there, keep your head up, keep doing what you're doing, and, just keep on rocking it out.
Rocking it out.
Happy Mother's Day. And thank you, Mike. I'm so happy that we have these cool technologies and we're learning about it and we're able to protect ourselves better because to me, I think the world is getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
It's getting crazier and crazier and crazier. So to be able to protect yourself and to protect your family, I think that's a really great idea.
Yeah, that and the quality. I mean, like you said, the quality of the picture is getting, it's night and day difference from where it used to be. I mean, obviously, everybody knows about the 1080p pictures and things of that nature. That's what we're getting out of our cameras now. So,
Right.
I mean, you can get it out of your cell phones. You can get it out of your, something which, I mean, when you look at it and think about how small the actual camera on this is with that, I mean, it's just a little itty bitty dot.
It is.
That's
Right.
That's the camera right here that I'm covering.
And it doesn't even seem